Monday, April 15th, 17th, deadline to file your federal income taxes almost upon us. Sheldon Pollack is an associate professor at the University of Delaware's College of Business and Economics with some tips for some procrastinators.
Bill, I would advise you not to procrastinate. We already got a freebie. We got 2 extra days this year because April 15th deadline falls on Saturday. We have till Monday. But people should really be pretty much close to finishing their return by now. I know I actually broke tradition and filed my return early this year.
Wow.
So I'm done with that. But it's fairly complicated, and people should be pretty far along by now. You really technically have until midnight on Monday to file. And one way to verify it, if you're cutting the corner close, is you probably want to file by certified mail so you have proof of filing, and just in case the IRS loses the return on the other end.
Now, what if I owe taxes and I don't have the money and it's the deadline? Uncle Sam will understand if I wait a couple of days to...
I don't know how understanding they'll be. Definitely you want to file your return, regardless of whether you have the capacity to pay the tax liability. There's one possibility now. The last 2 years we've been able to use our credit cards to pay our tax returns. You can't pay your withholding or your estimated taxes, but you're allowed to pay your taxes. And a significant number of people, about 54,000 people last year, 1998, chose to use their credit card. The problem with that, though, is first of all there's a fee attached to it. It's not a charge from the government, but there's a private company. That turns out to be about 2.5%. So you're paying to use your credit card. And then, of course, if you can't pay your credit card company, you can have significant interest. That's good for the credit card companies, but it may not be your best arrangement. No matter what, you should file the return, and the government is willing to negotiate with people. If you can't pay and you don't have the assets to pay your tax liability, the government will work out a long-term installment compromise.
Great. Sheldon, thank you for stopping in, and
thanks, Bill.
We'll hope it all works out come Monday.
Yeah, there's nothing particularly new this year, and so we can count on some stability in the law, but it's just a complicated process. And
all right. Keep our fingers crossed.
Good.
Okay. A look at the weekend box office topper when Delaware Tonight continues. Stay with us.